Yeah, they're just the same. Okay. So can we like take this off, plant it on this one? Doesn't look like it. You can only have one at a time. Okay. So what? A dome with a pentagon. Not like the same. Yeah, it's the same model. In that case, what's over here?
I don't know why the creatures chose this place for the slates. Taghira, cold, barren, desolate, it has been described. However, also purposeful. No doubt Yisha sees only evil here. This was a prison age. For those who committed monstrous crimes, they were sent to this place to live out their lives. Justice, not evil. Use the slate to free yourself. Huh? The burden you carry is heavy, but for that, you will be thankful.
Okay. Oh. Use the slate to free. Okay. So carry the slate. Oh? Oh, I see. Not this slate. So, okay. We have to take... Oh. So what? That's an ice slate. That's a stone slate. What's this one? Fire slate? No. Okay. Well, can we take this slate and run over here? Because we can only hold one at a time. Ah. Okay. Maybe that's what he meant by take the slate. Maybe not. What else is here then? So... Oh, I see now. Alright. But how do you know how to set it? So DI, top right. Strong middle line is that one. So we have to take this. So we take that, I guess. Oh, by hearing? No. Yeah, I still don't get that. Okay, so we can take the slates. Oh. I can sort of see place for something over there. So this is kind of the first one to have him say to go there, but then you don't really have anything to do. Hmm. Perhaps. Oh, wait. So I'll come through here. That leads to the lower portion. This leads to the upper portion. Oh, I gotta take the elevator anyway. Oh, wait. Would it be something to do with this? Maybe. Perhaps. Because what, you could open the door from this side. You can close the door from this side. That is broken, so you can't go down. So something revealed. Oh, okay, good thing the elevator's on this side. Or on up this time. Alright, so something reveal itself. Does something reveal itself on the other entrance? Oop. When I close it from the inside instead of the outside. No. Doesn't look like it. So I could just do that to open it again. Yeah. It's probably a dual thing. They're connected, I think. Oh, that was a waste. Oh, we get off of it. Okay. So if we get off of it... Ah, I see. Okay. Then we need a way back. Also, there's a ladder over there. Here. Oh. There's this. Oh, that's the... Okay. Uh-oh, which one was that? I think it was that one. I have to read that after this is done, making a whole bunch of noise, because this is pretty loud. Okay. This one, I think?
Home was far behind. I was no longer a child. I journeyed deep, deep within myself, deep within the earth, down to the Denis cavern. I was alone for a time as I consumed my heritage, breathing deep the air of the cavern and the knowledge of my people. But the desire for companionship drove me mad. I engaged a Cenomar as my confidant, and a treadfish in the harbor became my younger brother. I spoke to them as family, and they answered. I swear, they answered. Then my mind took a final step into madness when I walked into the library on Agura and saw an old Denis man on the floor below me. Now I was imagining people to ease my loneliness. But he was no mirage. His name was Callum, and he was a Denis writer of ages. Trust did not come easily. There was conflict between us, between his ancient rules of Denis that I did not respect, and my creativity, which he feared. We fought and feared and battled and screamed until exhausted. We began to learn from each other. We learned of the power of both, just as father and mother had done. So I learned to write with all the skills that the Denis had known, beyond what my parents had taught me, for their lessons were given by a flawed instructor and by their own trial and error. I learned to write from a master, an opportunity father was never given. Callum's abilities were breathtaking. He knew all the Denis knew when Denis fell. But I taught as well as learned. There were things that the Denis were forbidden to write, words they feared, concepts they shunned, rules and boxes. I had no cultural fear of such things, so I dug deeper, asking questions that Callum could not answer. And together, we sought answers. That is how we learned of the Barrow and the tablet. I learned of its power. We grew in knowledge and strength, and Callum became one of my dearest friends. I began to think that it was he who would be the grower. But evil will find you, even in the depths of the earth. And Callum was
Oh.
murdered.
Okay. So it's not the guy we've been seeing. Or maybe it is. Maybe it's a spirit. That looks like it's important or something. Alright, so that was the air we needed, I think. So now we're down here. Oh. Ah, the fans. Okay, so we had to come down here for the fans. Oh, Yeah, here we go. Ah, yeah, this is the area that needed the air and the fans. I'm guessing this loops too.
Power is a gift. Power is a curse. I learned of the fearsome power I wield on that day. The day of Callum's death. In a fit of rage, I destroyed the murderer and I destroyed my innocence. And again, I learned that most things cannot be returned to how they were. And my power continued to grow even as I began to see that the prophecies of the grower might speak of me. My destiny began to be fulfilled. But there was still more. The least, abused, mistreated, misunderstood, ignored. They were mocked and scorned, and their hearts still show their pain. But they continue to serve. Such power they have, and yet they serve. They treated me with kindness, and I learned from them. They respected what I was becoming. With them, I learned new laws, new rules, and new powers. I used the powers to care for a tree to come, and the tablet allowed me to grow beyond Tiana, beyond father and mother, beyond Denis, beyond Callum. The tablet held them. The tablet chained them. The tablet held me. The tablet empowered me. I watched with them. I waited with them. I learned with them. I called them from captivity and grew while they gathered. Together we became both weak and strong. And then my time came. My time to take the tablet. My time to choose. I was ready. I felt the pull of holding it, of channeling and releasing the full power of the Barrow. I would right the wrongs. I would set things the way they should be. I would choose well. I could not fail. I am the grower. I was so sure, so strong, so wise. But I didn't open myself and listen to the Maker. The noise of me drowned his quiet voice. And I failed to see anything beyond myself and what was obvious. And pain came quickly when I realized what I had done. The tablet returned and the Barrow continued to serve. The pain still burns me, but the powerful Barrow simply wait and serve. Pain is often how we learn, but it is not for us to give. We are not the teachers. We must not abuse them. We must not abuse the Barrow.
Okay, so that's another... What's its... We have 2 more books to find, I guess? Oh, yeah, this is the main chamber again. Yep. Not the same chamber, but... Oh, that's missing.
How could I have not seen the true path? I see it now so clearly. But can I get another chance to make things right? They came to Denis, those who felt called. I knew they would. I was prepared for them, and I pointed the way. I spoke often of the pride of Denis, of their belief in their own power and strength, and the reason that Denis once fell. And a few understand, and they begin to follow me. I am the grower. I would lead them to rebuild. Yet another burden. But what is the task of a grower? My father wrote Another Age, but I see that the tree is not a place, but a people. The heart of a people. That is what must grow. If only I had another chance to make things right. The tablet is the key. How could I have failed?
So, the tablet maybe has time power, so here's this thing. Can I do anything with it? I guess not. Alright. Oh, this room looks more better preserved. This is the third. There's the final book.
I know what to do. I see it so clearly. One more chance to determine the destiny of the tablet. I can feel it. To be so close and yet so powerless, it drives me mad. The tablet sits there, holding the power of the Barrow captive, and I alone know what to do. I failed once, but what does that mean? Why am I punished when I could accomplish so much? The rules seem so arbitrary, some game of the Maker that only he understands. This legacy of failure. And now I see this final chance to right generations of wrong, to unleash the power that has been held for thousands of years. It is at my fingertips. I know what must be done, but I cannot speak of it for fear that it would somehow break the rules, tarnish the heart, taint the act, soil the innocence. I had a dream. I am carrying the seed of Denis, the seed of all things that are Denis, through a small cave. I come to a place where the path stops. There are two holes, one above me and one below me. And through the hole below, I can see the Denis cavern in the great city. And through the hole above, I can see the sky and sun. A voice calls to me. In which hole will you plant the seed? And I know it is easy to drop the seed in the hole below. And I know it is impossible to throw the seed through the hole above. I call out to the voice, asking for wisdom. And the voice answers me. Do not drop the seed in the hole below, for that is easy. But that is the way of the past. Do not throw the seed in the hole above, for that is difficult, and that is the task for another. In which hole will you plant the seed? And I know what to do. And I know I am the grower.
Okay.
What am I left with? Why did he leave this weight on me? Did I ask for this? Did I ask to lose my brothers? Did I ask to cause the death of Callum? Did I ask to watch my mother die? Did I ask to be my father's tool? Did I ask for so much power? Did I ask to be so alone? Father, I wish you could hold me.
Interesting, I guess. Well, that's another way to a book. Or a tablet. That's another Denis writing.